Hey guys, recently I've been binge watching a lot of my old videos. And in many of the videos I have made throughout the years, I have made quite a few promises that I haven't fulfilled. Saying I would talk about why I like Dark Souls 2 so much, saying I would do a video on the Russian hack, and many other things. But the biggest promise I ever made was when I said I would do a face reveal at 100k. I gotta be honest, the only reason why I made that promise was because I thought I would never reach 100k. And even now, I really don't feel like I deserve it. There are so many YouTubers who have less subs than me, but they put so much more work into their videos. But then I see a bunch of other YouTubers who have way more subs than me and their videos are complete crap. So maybe I do deserve over 100k subs. Now, of course, only a quarter to a third of my audience is active. The more people who watch my videos, the harder it is to please everyone. The main thing that made me afraid to do a face reveal was, well, once the cat is out of the bag, there's no putting it back in. And you only have one chance to do a face reveal, and you better do it right. Unfortunately, I got a little bit chubby. Luckily, with diet and exercise, I'm now back in shape. In a way, it's kind of thanks to YouTube that I got back in shape. And YouTube has changed my life in so many ways. When I started doing YouTube, I was a total NEET. I was not in education, employment, or training. Now not only do I have a job, but I have a career in security. And combined with the money I get from YouTube, I make a decent living. I moved out of my parents' garage and into an apartment, and I have a wonderful girlfriend who I would have never met without YouTube. People are even making memes about me. Just look up the joystick as a metaphor for penis. I really thought I would just live with my parents until they died, and then a few years after. I never thought I would come so far in life, and about 90% of it is thanks to YouTube. I know what I have may seem pretty average, but I feel like the richest man in the world, and I want to live again. And remember guys, every time you subscribe and hit that notification bell, a YouTube employee gets their wings. Ah! Sorry guys, I couldn't resist. I really wanted to make a It's a Wonderful Life joke about ringing the notification bell. But my YouTube channel not only has changed my life, but the lives of others. I've received a few comments from people who said my videos helped them when they were in a dark place in their life. A few people have been in financial trouble, needing some money to pay off their rent, and they contact me asking if they can edit a video for me and I can pay them a little money. And I do say yes pretty much every single time. My secretary has told me he used to be a raging SJW until he saw my videos. He's been gone for quite a while because of his headaches, but he is returning soon. And of course, my videos have entertained countless people, making them just slightly less bored throughout their days. Now, of course, I'm not trying to say I'm anything special. There are many people like Ponder Sprocket who have helped way more people than I have. I don't think my videos are going to change the world or a country or anything big like that. But I can help a couple of people here and there on an individual scale. Things haven't always been perfect on YouTube, and I do have a few regrets. But for the most part, I say YouTube was a good thing for me. Now, this video is pretty short, and as much as you guys enjoy a face reveal from me, I think you want to hear a few other things. Mainly the origins of how I made this channel in the first place. Well, it all started when I was watching the movie I, Robot. It wasn't a very good movie, but out of all the movies I've seen of a robot uprising, such as Terminator or The Matrix, I, Robot made me the most terrified of a robot uprising. Oh, and my avatar is not based off Sunny from iRobot. It's based off this robot. Look at them side by side. You can clearly tell they're two completely different models. So stop saying I look like Sunny from iRobot. Later on in my life, I made 3 YouTube channels. My strategy to get popular on YouTube was, well, to throw stuff at the walls to see what stuck. 2 of them just barely got over 100 subscribers, and one of them didn't even get that. But then I saw the movie Batman Begins. And in that movie, Alfred asked Batman, "Why bats, Mr. Wayne?" To which Bruce replied, "Because bats frighten me." In order to become great, Batman knew he had to become his fear. And since I feared robots, I knew I had to become one. I know that sounds unbelievably cheesy, but that is actually how I came up with my persona, Just a Robot. So I made a 4th YouTube channel called Just a Robot. Unfortunately, it got deleted. According to YouTube, I had too many accounts for the same IP address. No one else I know ever had this problem, even people with over 20 YouTube accounts, so I don't know what was going on. My friend Kurt said I could upload videos of the Just a Robot persona on his YouTube channel. They blew up pretty fast, and eventually he gave me the account. This was the old Just a Robot account, which is still up. But as I'm sure some of you already know, Kurt no longer had the phone or the phone number that was linked to the old account. And his email that was linked to the account was hacked. So to everybody who kept on telling me about account recovery, that was literally the first thing we tried. Luckily, before this all happened, I took one of my old YouTube accounts known as Ricky D and changed the name to Just a Robot 2 and started uploading content over there. Later, I changed the name of my YouTube channel from Just a Robot 2 to Just a Robot in all caps, and I've been using it to this day. Luckily, it hasn't been hacked. Yet. Kurt told me he couldn't get back into the account, and I went from having over 37,000 subscribers to just having over 8,000 subscribers. This crushed me, and I'm not gonna lie guys, I almost cried. But I wasn't going to give up. I started working harder in my videos to make them longer and better than ever. I was networking with other YouTubers, doing as many collabs as I could, and before I knew it, I had over 100,000 subscribers. It took me only a year to pass my old YouTube channel. For some YouTubers, when they lose their old account, they never get the former glory they once had. But I not only achieved what I once had, but surpassed it. It's absolutely hilarious to me that my old YouTube channel now has double the subscribers it had when I got hacked. I wonder what was going through the minds of people when they were subscribing to it. Quick! Just a Robot is no longer making content! Subscribe to him now! We can have the great feeling of being subscribed to Just a Robot without putting up with his annoying content. It's a win-win! And to this day, I still get comments from people saying, I didn't even know you had a second account, despite my current account being linked on my old account and me giving shoutouts to it in several different videos. I guess they just skipped those ones. Kurt did eventually get back in my old account, and I do want to make videos on it again, but unfortunately it's difficult to get in contact with him. I just don't have as much free time as I used to. Mainly because I work over 40 hours a week, and I have an apartment to keep clean. Which is why for my last couple of videos, I now hire editors to edit my videos for me. If I didn't hire editors, I wouldn't be able to make weekly videos. And even now with hiring editors, I still don't always upload a video every single week. I want to thank all my fans who have stuck by me through the thick and thin. You guys have changed my life in so many different ways, and I just want to say thanks.
My eyes have seen the glory of the cleansing of YouTube, debunking SJWs and feminazis too. We criticize reactionists in hopes they get the boot. Just a Robot marches on.